position is Dave. Not harding in not racing either. James Allen is alongside Overton. He is in the Focus RS. Got 2.5 litre turbocharged engine. Simon right now on the third row of the grid, 15 minutes right away. Simon Light in that 5 series. For a decade now. Simon Light racing out like a year. The pace alongside him in the Mark II Cortina, which has a typical 2.5 litre duels. The corner, he runs a little bit wide, so Andrew Gallagher dives up the inside, high up, during a break much later. Shows the car on the outside, so probably down the floor. Around the outside there. Quick line performance, those two cars ahead, pretty much in grid on. From the RSR and Tom Ogden, that red number 74 car, and they've now got a little bit of a gap on James Allen in the 77, a little bit further back, but it is now Dave Coughlin, 95, he's probably got about 3 cars to lead Gallagher, who is picking up a bit more. Car's had a failure, I think, on the front right corner of Sutton Street, and the drive shaft might have started to slow down there. That could have been a much bigger moment than it was otherwise, so Andrew, who's driving this car, probably the fastest. Now we see Dave Coughlin car with last positions. He does race his car quite regularly, so he's a bit more used to racing his car over the 15-minute duration. Let's see how he gets on. He takes off. He's followed by Wayne Crabtree in the orange. Adam Brett in the Capri. Martin Healy in 9. Modified car, and so many of these cars are on the grid. So the new car is flapping basically as quick as Dave when he qualified, 49.763 laps alone, which would be pretty representative of the British Touring Car Championship. Simon Light in that Capri, one little bit close to James Allen in the 77 Focus. That's a battle which hopefully is very soon, and then the other car that looks like it's going to move is Ray Crabtree in the 200 with that Subaru engine, getting a little bit close to the front of the field. The leader at the moment is now in amongst the back markers. The 95 of Dave Coughlin is going round through it at the moment. That's the first of the cars. I'm not sure if that's one with a bit of a problem, but it's saying that the thing you notice is that twisty bits to get in. Dave Coughlin is really able to pull away quite nicely and get positions on that very heavily modified RSR, but coming back a little bit further, and Crabtree in that RS200 is certainly now putting the pressure on the Cortina. After that little bit of a mishap, the RS500 of Wayne Crabtree is now powering past as they head down the mechanical bit. He overtakes the Cortina of Josh Payton, the 39 car, so that's a move place now where Wayne Crabtree has now moved the number 5 into 5th. The drive flat out for 15 minutes. Dave Coughlin, I think, shows the amount of power going race to drive cars rather than a road to race car. The RSR is quite special cars, and Tom Overton, he says, well, I'm really making the leading out regularly as well as racing this car, but it's not in the 49, very impressive. The gap is 3.2 seconds between 95 and 74, the two races through the lap traffic. In third position, number 77 is James Allen. He's in that line. In fifth is number 5. Wayne Crabtree in 6th, number 39. Josh Payton now being lapped in the 10th Block Tribute livery. And traffic, it's only going to play a part now for the race. Because they want the power, that's pretty helpful because getting past the traffic, he's doing now, could be done with. So he does that on the way down towards kind of Kilburn. And James Allen hasn't come through. He did the last lap when he started light come through by himself. Not moving on the so the yellow flag being waved up at Durance now, and James Allen has pulled off and hit out the third position. Simon Light is up to the firing line up to Durance, so everyone will slow down. And Tom Overton, so he's coming through clearways at the moment, is Dave Coughlin, and the safety car will, this is where the safety car driver and observer have to do their work in trying to pick up the leader. Therefore, that is really good news for Dave. Doing that 49.7, very impressive. Tom Overton has gone a second quicker than he went yesterday though, so that's pretty mighty. 50.1 seconds with qualified 4 series group here on Sunday morning. Yeah, we lost James Allen. Simon Light wasn't actually catching quite. They are now able to release the breakdown unit, which is just waiting at the end. Everyone to have slowed down a bit to make sure that recovery can take place in a very safe way. But everyone being very respectful of the yellow flags and the safety car rules. And so we've just got to wait now for that recovery. As Josh already mentioned, the 95-day cockle is in the lead, and we have got a lapped car in between them at the moment, and so that is going to help negotiate that lapped car on the start. The other thing that will put in a straight line, but as you say, Josh, on cold tyres with a more nimble car around some of the bends, it's going to be his opportunity to potentially get ahead. Well, a great range of some retro Ford liveries over the years of Ford competing in motorsport events, and they've got quite a small hinge like in between the
What do you mean younger viewers, Josh? I don't think it's just the younger viewers that enjoy Lightning McQueen. Colin Claxton's one of my favourites.
Alongside Dave Cockle, but then he will pull away as they go up the hill. Can Overton challenge endurance. This is one big opportunity, I think, and he can take the place. He can go right down the outside of the hill. Down the hill. Can he keep it down the inside? The engine free to go ahead of Overton. I think Overton had to come out the throttle when he tried to get alongside Cockle. He said sort of shut the door on him, and that's what the momentum that they would have done otherwise. And now he's got to try and get back past the Capri. On the decade, he's very experienced, and therefore is able to hang on to second position as they first half of the race. That is about a 10.13 of a second outside the lap record.
Yeah, very, very impressive by Dave Cockle, making the most of having
In front of him, Simon Light has done incredibly well to get ahead of Tom Watson in that 7th score, and certainly as they go around the tight parts of the circuit, certainly there at the Maryland circuit section of the track, Tom Watson is able to reel in, not able to maximise, but as they head back up to Druids, he pulls that little bit closer. Is he able to make a move? He's certainly much later on the race than Tom Watson in the red RSR, and he's almost alongside to Graham Hill Bend, and Tom Watson is right on the back of that Capri, but now the Capri have a look up the inside as they get up to the Barron section. Tom Watson is circuit, that more nimble RSR is really giving Simon Light something to think about. On the road is a 49.8, he's just done a 49.7, so they've both just done the fastest lap they've ever done in these cars around this circuit, so that is showing you how fast it is today. So on to the final lap, as you say, 1.7 seconds was the gap between Cockle and Light, so the last lap should be less than over, and then their way up, clear way forward, it looks like they will reset play on. Man, and he is pacing it out. The second flag is coming next, and for the first of the modified Ford races, here is the race winner. They were being caught because Simon Light is for Kevin Brands hatch, so that is a huge effort from Simon Light. So it wasn't so much that Cockle would slow it down, particularly here with Simon Light was going so fast. So the gap at the end was 3/4 of a second between 95 to 84 Cockle and Simon Light. Third position, number 74, Tom Overton. 4th with 33, Paul Neville. 5th, 39, number 26, Alan Brett. 8th with 501, which was Michael Danini. 9th with 437 Mark. 10th with 28, Malcolm Wise. 11th with 53, Ian Blackley. Back to 11th. 12th with number 86, Colin Claxton. 13th with number 14, with 969, Nick Hedge. That's right, 15 finishers for Group A. The series races here at Ford Power Live 2025. The modified Ford lead back around this for the other half of the